Welcome boys. We're going to do a fast oil change video on our E38 today. I've done 2 oil change videos in the past, a very long version where I changed all the gaskets and seals and the oil. You can watch that if you want. I did another video where I replaced just the oil, kind of a long version, and this is going to be the very fast oil change version for the impatient folk. So 32 millimeter, I'm going to use this to loosen and take off this housing that holds the oil filter. Before we start draining, you will also need to loosen this cap and or pull this dipstick so air can come in while you're draining oil below. Cap's off. This is now loose. So the old oil filter, you're going to pull that out. Okay, with the oil filter removed, we can go underneath. Loosen this drain plug. This drain plug is an 18 millimeter, or you can use a hex key. There's also a crush washer between it and the pan. Make sure you recover that as well. About 8 quarts of oil is going to come out of this thing, assuming you were at capacity. So make sure you got a really big container to catch all this in. This oil filter housing has an old O-ring on it. You will need to remove this O-ring because your new oil filter will have this O-ring along with the crush washer for the drain plug. Place the new copper washer on your drain plug. You're going to tighten it to 25 Newton meters or 18 foot-pounds. Do not over tighten because this pan is steel. You will strip the plug. You'll take your oil filter. This part number, this end's bigger than this end, goes down here. You'll also take your O-ring, it's going to go in this groove here, and the torque on this cap is the same as below, 25 Newton meters or 18 foot-pounds or 216 inch-pounds. Okay, make sure you do not over-tighten. This is plastic. Then we're ready to add our 8 quarts of engine oil, 5W40. Caster all edge is what I'm using. Okay boys, next we need to reset the oil life monitor, so we need to press and hold this for, I think, 3 to 5 seconds they say, or I say, and then we need to turn the key into the first click, and then we should get a message about resetting things. That's it, inspection reset, so press and hold, it should start flashing. Press it. Oil service has been reset. Alright. And now that's done. And if you did not add oil to the oil filter first and prime the system, then I would recommend going into the trunk, pulling the fuse for the fuel pump, and then go ahead and crank her for about 10 seconds to build up some oil pressure. Put your fuel pump fuse back in, start the engine, check for leaks. And if you already primed your fuel filter, well, then just go ahead and start her up. Check for leaks. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, boys. Peace.